Okay, so today we're going to look at breadboards. So this here is what a breadboard looks like. What we've got on our breadboard is we've got positive is red, negative is blue, and the wires below these points run all the way across. So I could put something here and pick it up, something else here. Then we've got the centre. So in the centre everything runs across up to the gap, and on this side they run across. So the point of this is to stop us needing to do any soldering or any extra wiring or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to do a similar circuit to before. I'm going to start with my battery pack. Okay, so we'll start with the battery pack and we'll connect that battery pack up to our breadboard. So remember, this side here is the positive side. So I'm going to get a crocodile clip, and the positive side is there. I'm going to clip that on to positive. I'm going to get another crocodile clip here, so the red one, I'm going to clip that on to negative. So now I've got some wires for a bit of a circuit. We're going to next pop them into the breadboard. So there are different ways you can do this, but I tend to use this sort of wire here, which is a jumper. Okay, so it's got two ends that's the same. So if we get the first side, what we can do here is open our crocodile clip, like so. It takes me a bit of a while whilst I'm holding the camera, and connect it to that bit. And then this we're going to put into, if we look closely, into the positive. It doesn't matter which section we pop it into, as long as it gets pushed down into the positive. So there it is, in the positive. Okay, so now this whole area running all the way down is active. So I want, I'm going to put an LED in, so I'm going to put my resistor in next. So anywhere along this positive it can go, so I'm just going to pop it in just there. And then I'm going to pop the resistor from there into the centre, so let's pop that back in. Sometimes it takes a bit of pushing to push it down. So let's do that like so. So let's push that down right into there, and then I'm going to put it from there into just into here. Okay, so the wire at the moment is now running, the electricity is running into there, across the resistor and back to here. So now I'm going to put my LED in. So remember, the long side is positive, so this side here is positive, so that needs to go along the same line there. So let's just pop that in there, and then the other side is going to go somewhere onto the negative. So we're running from the power positive onto the resistor across here, and then you can see there it's on the same line, and that's jumping to the negative. So then I'll get the other side here, which is on my negative. I'm just going to connect the clip there, and I'm going to pop this into the negative. What you can see straight away is that has now come on, that's completed my circuit. So it goes positive all the way around this wire, into the jumper, into the positive section, across, so that whole area there is active, so across there, resistor, down to here, across to the LED, which then jumps to this side and then moves across. So the beauty of this is that I can now add more things in if I really want to. So what I could do is I could say, oh, here's another LED. Should we add that into the circuit? Yep, let's go for that. So as long as that is in the same bits that I need, so I could even add this. Push this right down here. So I'll put it onto the negative there. Apologies, it takes a little bit of skill to do this. So there we go. I'll just pop that down there while I'm popping it in. So let's find out which is the long side. this side is. So I'm just going to pop this into the circuit. One bit there. Doesn't want to go in. So there we go. So now what I've done is, from this resistor point, I've popped in another one, so that whole line is active, and then it runs to the negative. And what you can see, what you should hopefully see, is that it has lit it up as well. It's lit up that LED as well. Okay. So we can just keep putting electronics in to this breadboard without wires now. We can, as long as we've got that connected, I could move this back, this resistor back, and then put something in between. As you can see, this one I've just slipped in and almost bypassed the other LED, but they're both working because the electricity is running through it. So have a go at it. Try creating some circuits with a breadboard.